Hi, today I thought I'd do a different kind of video than I have ever done before. The other day I was looking on just one of the doll selling sites and I saw a Julie kit, not the kit, but the Julie Sculpt for sale, and I was instantly drawn to it because that is a kit that I really like. I have a few of them, and then I thought to myself, no, you don't need that. You don't need to even look at it. Not buying a doll right now, not out there looking for a doll to buy, just looking for fun. And if I was looking, excuse me, I don't think I need another Julie kit, but I started thinking, you know, I have a lot of repeat kits, a lot of repeat sculpts that in my collection, because I will fall in love with a sculpt, and then if I see another one, even though I have one, I'm drawn to that sculpt, and I started thinking, how many sculpts do I have that are the same? And I thought, well, that might be fun to do a video about, and so that is what I decided to do today. And I'm going to try and go quickly and not have this take forever, so I think we'll just first get right into it. So first, I'm going to start with the Julie Sculpt. And I have a few of them. I started setting them out and I thought there's just too many. It'll just be a big pile. I won't be able to show them all. So first I'm going to do the Julie Sculpt. And I'm going to be grabbing some of the babies from over off their places on the shelves, because I didn't want to stuff them all. And Julie is the sculpt that I have the most of, and I have 4 of them. So I should have got my boppy pillow to set them all up. So these are my 4 Julie sculpts, and they are the Julie Sculpt by Evelina Wazenjuk. This one's name is Frances, and I went through all my COAs and all my paperwork, and there are some dolls I have nothing for. So I have no COAs for any of my Julie Sculpts, and I have no information on some of them, and this is one of them. I bought her off eBay, and I don't know anything about her except for, and my eBay, my cat's going to knock stuff over, my eBay search, I couldn't go back far enough to even look much up, so, but I did, I bought her off eBay. I named her Frances. She's my only one, my only Julie with rooted hair. So there's her. And then I have this Julie, and she was painted by Pumpkin Sparkles Babies, and I had her done as a custom. And she's got like little owie scratches, little things, and she has the dry skin effect. And she has this wonderful dark hair. Oh, and her name is Jewel. So we have Frances and Jewel. And then we have Penley, and I bought him off eBay also. And he was a girl when I got him. He has white, like lined hair, but I changed him to a boy, and he was painted by Full Moon Babies, and he's really cute. I love his dark eyes. I love this sculpt. And then this is who started it all. This is Paige, and I have no information on her. I've shown her a few times before. She's one of my just favorite babies. She's getting a little faded, and I thought, should I get her redone? And I thought, no, I have the others, and she's still my favorite, so I just like all the little things about her. So this is Paige. So those are my 4 Julie sculpts. I had to write all these down. So next I wanted to do Maybe, because she is the twin to Julie, and she's also by Evelina Wazenjuk. And when I had Pumpkin Sparkles paint my other Julie, I named her Jewel. She also painted me a maybe. So she was a custom, and she rooted her hair. So she has all this dark, and my other one has dark hair, but it's painted, but she has all this dark hair. And I named her Star, and she's really floppy. And sleeping babies have been growing on me more lately. So I'm liking the little sleeping maybes. And then my other one is the twin to Paige. And I just kept her name Maybe. So this is her. She's not as worn out as Julie, and or as Paige. I don't think if Paige is worn out because of me. Maybe it's just being a sleeping baby, she slept more. So this is Maybe. And she has this cute little star outfit on. Okay, so that is the first, I'm thinking that might be the first double kit that I bought as being made. One of the newer ones are my Ava Kits. So we have Ava Kit by Cassie Brace, and this is Yule, and I got her around last Christmas. So, and she's painted by Pumpkin Sparkles Babies. And I'm trying to look if there's something I could prop them up. And then I also have Yumi Astrid, and she was painted by Penny's Tiny Closet. And I love all my babies, but this one is just, I just love how she's painted. And it's fun to see how two kits can look so different. Even like the shading of like the nose makes the nose shape even different. So I have fun with these two. I really love this sculpt. And I have to say, it is a sculpt that I sometimes catch myself looking at if there's one for sale and kind of thinking, I don't know, I kind of like that one. So that's Ava, Cassie Brace, Penny's Tiny Closet, and Pumpkin Sparkles Babies. And a kit that reminds me of Ava, or Ava reminded me of, is the Tiger Lily Sculpt. And I have 3 of them. And I bought this one off of eBay. She's used. Most of my babies, I feel like, well, not most, a lot of them are secondhand. She was painted by Reborn to Be Wild, Rebecca Cunningham. And I just kept her name Tiger Lily because I love that name, and I love Peter Pan, and I always thought Tiger Lily was really pretty and kind of a fun character in Peter Pan. So she's a redhead, and look at this red hair. I love this. And she's super floppy and super heavy. So let's see, I'm gonna put her back over here. And then I think one of the first Tiger Lilies I ever saw was my Riot, and I've told the story about her, how I saw her, followed the person on Instagram because I was in love with this baby. She got sold to another owner, another mommy, and then she put her up for sale, and I just jumped out at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I was messaging and wanting to buy her. And so this is Little Riot, and she's painted by George's Sweet Creations. And this is my first doll where I fell in love with an artist. And since then I've wanted every George's Sweet Creations that I see. I haven't bought them all, but I always watch them. And she has like thinly rooted little blonde hair, like a little newborn. Might be thinned out a little from when it originally was, but I'm pretty careful with her. So, and then I have another Tiger Lily, it's Kiki. Kiki is adorable and pretty. Isn't she adorable? Isn't she pretty? And she was painted by Little Nuggets Nursery on eBay, but she goes by, I haven't seen some dolls for sale for a while. Her paperwork says Little Nuggets Nursery, but her name on eBay was something else. And her name's Kiana. That's the name she came with, but I call her Kiki. And she's just painted. I think she is air dry paints. And she has beautiful brown eyes. So there's Kiki. And those are my 3 tiger lilies. And they're by Cassie Brace. And then I have 3 Tinks. And when I first saw like a announcement of a new sculpt that was coming out by Bonnie Brown, it was named Tink, and I love fairies and Tinkerbell and stuff. I was super excited just because of the name. And then when I saw the baby and saw how little and cute it was, I was really excited about that too. And I ordered a kit, and sorry, Ben. And I had it painted, but anyway. So then I also, well, this wasn't a, I was going to say this was a custom, but it's not. She just, Pumpkin Sparkles painted this Tink, and this is May. I named her May, and she has painted hair, and she has like some, I don't even think it's rooted. I think it's just applied just for some 3D effect of some like mohair or whatever on top. She has really big eyes, and she has a magnet in her head for a bow, which I think is really fun. So we have little May. This is my kit that I ordered, pre-ordered, and then got. So this is a first edition. I think my other 2 are second edition, and I've done a video about them before too. So this is Tink. She was painted by In Love with Reborns, Stephanie Ortiz. She has little milk bumps, a little scratch. She's got really good pink coloring. For a second, I thought about selling her a while ago, and I mean, it really made me sad when somebody asked questions about her, and I thought, you know what, I don't want to sell her, and I've been so glad that I didn't. So that's the other Tink. And then I have one more Tink. And this is Tink. I named her Jane, and she is painted by Reborn Sweet. So she has beautiful, soft painted hair, and she has the combi, whatever it is, on top. But I have it combed down right now. It's a little bit thin. I'm not her first mom. I don't know how it was when she was first painted. It's I feel like it's broken off a little bit, so I just kind of right now have it down. And she's really a different complexion than my other 2. She's very more light skin tone, but she has a beautiful texture on her. And her little eyes are kind of crossed. And that's another thing. If I see a baby with crossed eyes, I'm instantly in love. So that's one thing about Riot. Her eyes were kind of crossed, and that was just one of the things that drew me to her. But anyway, so this is Jane by Reborn Sweet. And those are my 3 Tink by Bonnie Brown. And let's see. Let's do Loveland, because I have them right here. So I have 2 Lovelands, and they're by Sheila Mrofka, M-R-O-F-K-A. And this is another kit. When I saw that it was coming out, I pre-ordered, and I got this one. So this is my little Loveland, and I had her done as a custom. I just mailed her off to Mini Miracles by Myrte, or Myrt, and she's on Instagram. She does beautiful babies. So I had her done, and she rooted her hair. It's kind of a golden, almost a strawberry blondish kind of hair. And I think while she was being made, I saw this one, and this is, I almost think this is my first doll by Pumpkin Sparkles Babies. I named her Abigail, and she has kind of the dry skin effect and the white spots on her nose. She also has kind of reddish hair, and she's just cute and really blue eyes. So those are my Loveland kits, Loveland sculpts. And I have Pedia. I didn't want to pull them all out, and now I'm... So Pedia by Lenka Polacek Hustinova. I have 3 of them, and I did a video not long ago, changing video, but I took it down, so some of you might not have seen it. So I have, this is the Pedia sculpt, and this is Petra. I made her a girl, or kept her a girl, and she was painted by Cuddle Dune Nursery, and I just love this sculpt. Next to the Julie sculpt, this is my next favorite. I think I'm saying that about a lot of them, but I really like this. I really love this sculpt. And my first Pedia is Pedia. I kept his name that. He was painted by Pumpkin Sparkles Babies. He is so cute. I love this size. He has, sorry, the combi hair in red, painted hair, dark brown eyes, a little scratch by his eye, and a couple other little. So I have Pedia. And then one of my newer ones, and beautiful, oh, I was gonna comb her hair. I forgot to comb her hair. I don't like to keep her hair combed when she's just sitting around because I don't want it to be breaking off or anything. So we have Ailey, and she is adorable. And she was painted by Yulia Babkova. I bought her secondhand also, just off of, did I buy her off of Instagram? I think so. I think she was selling her on eBay too, but I went and followed the person that had her on Instagram because her first mom, Random Reborns, sold her, and I loved her when she had her because I knew I loved this sculpt, and I just thought she was so cute. So then I went and followed the person that had bought her, or she posted that she was selling her, and so I went and followed her. So I can't remember if I bought her off of there, but I also saw her on eBay. So this is Ailey. Cute. And she's a little cross-eyed too. Maybe slightly. She's a beautiful doll. Beautiful. Her hair is beautiful. And her face. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even pull these 2 out. Let's do Blessing because she's sitting right here. So this is, I want to say, my very first custom painted by anyone. And I saw this baby, this kit, this sculpt by Marita Winters when I first got back into Reborns and looking at them and looking them up, and I was really into preemies at first. I still love preemies, but let's see. I wanted to have a custom made for my birthday, and so I got on Etsy, which you can still find good dolls on Etsy, but I didn't know things that I know now, how sometimes you have to be careful because they post pictures of the kit painted by other artists. But anyway, so this is Blessing, and she was painted by Knit Together Reborns off of Etsy. And I don't think she sells dolls, or if she does, she's under a different name now because you can't find them under her name anymore. So And I just kept her name Blessing. And then here's a little badger. And I was so pleased and so happy when I was able to buy him and bring him home, because I still love this little sculpt, and he's stuffed just so, look at that. He's just a peaceful little boy. I named him Badger. He's the Blessing sculpt, and he was painted by Kelly Maple. So cute boy. Love this little boy. He's got a little scratch and it's light hair. I might set these guys over here. And so that was Blessing. And then let's do Bean. So Bean is one of the first, it was when I was just discovering things and deciding what I liked and didn't like much, and I was just loving preemies, like I just said, and I saw the Bean sculpt, and it was pretty new then, and I just was, oh my gosh, that one is so cute, I love that. And so I started looking around, and there was one on eBay, and I bid on it, and I won it, and it was this one. And his hair is a little rough, and he had a lot of issues when I first got him. He's actually a girl, but he just read boy to me, and we worked some of the things out, and I found out he was made by a student of the lady that was selling on eBay. So he was a student of Saxton Luxe, and I just never really wanted to part with him. I've had a couple other beans I just sold. I have a couple other beans, but one of them I just sold, and she was bald, and her name was Bailey, but I sold her, but I'm not gonna sell him. And then my other bean I have is my Zombie, and that is what I named this bean. Oh, and Bean is by Denise Pratt. Bountiful Baby, I think. And this is Zombie, and I bought him from Twisted Beanstalk. He's a zombie baby. He has these fun purples and pinks mottling, and he's glowy eyes. And I bought him at the Rose Doll Show a few years ago, the last year that they had it. And now I keep him out all year. I keep my Halloween babies just kind of put away until Halloween season every year, just because of space. So it's that time of year, so I'm getting them out. So here's a little Zombie. And let's do Saskia. I have two Saskias by Bonnie Brown. My first one that I bought was Colby by In Love with Reborns, and she had a custom that she was working on for me, and it was taking a little while, and I had kind of lost interest in the custom that she was going to be making me, and she put him up for sale, and I was instantly in love, and so I was able to pay some extra money and have her keep my custom to resell, and able to get him. So he's really cute. He's a little Colby, and he just looks like a boy. I wanted a girl Saskia for a long time, and I tried to even turn him into a girl at once, change his gender to have him look like a girl, and he's just boy. So you can imagine how happy and excited I was when Pumpkin Sparkles Babies painted a girl Saskia, and I was able to get her. So this is Sissy, and this is my girl Saskia, and she has this sweet white hair and big eyes, and she's just so cute. So that's my two Saskias by Bonnie Brown. We're almost done. I'm taking too long. I have two Merediths, and that's a kit that you don't see, or I don't see very often. I went through a time when I was first buying Reborns that I would see a kit I liked, and I would just buy them even if they were older. And this is the case with Meredith. This is Mary, and I bought her off eBay. She was very secondhand. I've had her a few years now. I probably bought her around like 2017, maybe early 18. And I have the COA for her, but I have no paperwork. I have no information about her. She's got little wavy, rooted hair. Her eyelashes are a little rough, but I think she's holding up pretty good. I mean, the paint on her toes and stuff looks nice. So I love this sculpt. I love the long skinny leg with the wrinkles, and I was lucky enough at one time to have some money. I can't remember if it was saved or if I'd sold a couple babies, and I was able to buy this Meredith off of Reborns.com, and I think it was when I first discovered Reborns.com that I saw her and I fell instantly in love with this hair and her coloring, and she is a beautiful baby. Her hair is just magnificent. She was painted by Tisbina Natalia off Reborns.com, and she still has babies for sale, and I look at them a lot. I just don't have the money all at once like that. So, but she, look at that leg, look at that leg, and they're tiny little things. That was my preemie craze I was going through, and her eyes are even beautiful. So that's Meredith by Bonnie Brown. And almost done. Let's see. I have a note here. I've had a twin A. I had two of them, but I've sold both of them, and that was a sculpt that I really liked too. And I also had two Maddies, and that's another really fun sculpt, and I only have one of them now. They just take up a lot of space, so that's another sculpt that I really like. I have Barnaby, Prince of Trolls by Nefer Kane, and I actually have 3 of these, but I can only show you 2 because oh my goodness, everybody's falling off the shelf. I can only show you 2 because one of them is a blank kit. So this is Barnaby, Prince of Trolls kit by Nefer Kane, and Nefer Kane sculpts ball jointed dolls, and I don't know if I ever did the box opening for her or not. I actually bought one of her ball joint dolls for Christmas. So, and I followed her on Instagram, and when I saw this sculpt, I thought, how cute. I think I even bid on it before I even realized it was Nefer Kane, and then I was super excited because I love Nefer Kane's ball joint dolls. But I also bought the kit after I saw this one because it was newer out then, and I've been thinking of maybe getting it painted like I got my Dwayne Await painted, because that's kind of the idea I always had about this kit, was a bald one with like paler skin, kind of like a troll looking. But anyway, so this is Poppy. I don't have any information on her. All I have is her COA. And this is a kit that I see a lot of done in fun ways. And like I've seen them painted like a troll with the hair sticking up, and I've bid on some of them, and I don't know if this is the only one I've ever seen painted really like a baby. I can't remember right now. I almost feel like it is. That usually they're like an alternative looking. And I do have an alternative version of this kit. And this is Pim. And he's the Barnaby Troll by Nefer Kane. And he's very yellow. And he's pinks. And he's bald. And I think he's super fun and super cute. All right, we're down to the last. So I have Camiko. Camiko is a, and I'm hoping, I was going to look this up again, I'm hoping that I'm with the right kit. The Bountiful Baby, Camiko by Tasha Edenholm. It just says Bountiful Baby. So I had him done as a custom. I bought him and I liked the kit, but I liked it as a blank kit. And I liked him, I called him Ghost, and he was just a blank kit, and I didn't have eyes in him for a long time, and I stuffed him and I dressed him, and it was back when I had so few Reborns that I just kept them just sitting on my bed. There was like a handful of them. So then I bought a zombie doll later, and I got this idea. I wonder if she could paint Ghost like a ghost, and so I sent him off to be painted as a ghost, and this is how he came back. So this is Ghost, my Camiko. He's one of my Halloween babies that I don't keep out all the time. So after I got him back, I started going through not withdrawals, but I missed my Ghost baby, so I went and bought another one, which I'm glad I did, because I don't think you can get this kit anymore. I'm not sure. So this is Ghosty, and he has, I bought some kind of their dark eyes, but they don't show up as much and kind of glowy. So this is Ghosty, and he's not dressed right now because I usually put him in a Halloween outfit too. And I have been thinking about maybe getting him painted also albino. I always wanted an albino baby, and since I found someone that can paint them in a way that is really appealing to me, how I got Dwayne Awake, there's just a couple babies that I would really like painted like that. So anyway, so I have two of these. He's a blank, but he's meant to be blank right now as a little Ghosty, so that's them. The Camiko skit, Tasha and Edenholm, Bountiful Baby. And then that is it for my vinyl kits. And then I remembered I also have two of the same kit, and these are silicone, and they are from the Stork's Delivery TSD dolls, and it's the Ella Sculpt. And I saved and waited for my original. This is her, this is Briar, and I've shown them before. So this is Briar. I just changed them the other day. So she's the Ella Sculpt by TSD Dolls, Stork's Delivery, and she makes a lot of the pacifiers now that people buy. And then, I'm not sure how many she made, like 4 or 6? 3? Somewhere between 3 and 6, or 3 and 5. And then a while later, I saw one for sale on Instagram, and I bought him. And he is the boy version. And there's the closed-eyed version too. And he has hair. Briar doesn't have hair, and this is stone. So that's 2 of that same kit. So that's it. Probably longer than I wanted to be. Yes, very much too long. But anyway, so I just thought it would be fun to compare all the kits and just how different they can look by different artists, but still just keep their cuteness of the kit. And there's so many cute kits out there, and I love new ones, but I still just, when I just see some of these older ones, I'm really drawn to them. I really like Maylin kit, and I'm always looking for those, but some of them are so expensive now to buy that I'll probably only ever have one. So anyway, so hope you hung in there, and hope this wasn't totally boring, and I thought it was fun to compare and see. So I hope you're all having a lovely day and a safe time out there, and we'll just see you again soon. Okay, bye.